You my monkey, but loving that a sweet cheeks
bunny. I'm your daddy Mac, snickerdoodle, baby boo honey.
I'm gonna say it again.
When I started doing music, I didn't set out to rap. Even my producer at that time, he said, you need to spit real about your life, who you are. And so I came out to him, I'm like, I'm gay. What if I spit about that? He said, well, then do it. That's what you gotta do. I'm Joey Lamar, AKA Deadly, and I'm a rapper. Oh, and I'm gay. So baby, I'm yours. Dirty habits, foul moods. Baby, foul moods. Back in early 2000 when I started doing this stuff, no one had ever seen an open gay rapper. To them, it was only supposed to be like a masculine guy that's doing it and spitting about chicks and this. But I was taking it further back with my rap. I mean, I was thinking more about Public Enemy. I was a big fan of Rage Against the Machine. Well, I mean, they can make change with their music, and so that's kind of what I was doing too. My early fans were not the people who I expected. I thought it was going to be hip-hop heads, be brown and black men, but it wasn't that. And it kind of made me mad because, I really wanted my brown and black people to love me and like what I was doing, but I was dealing with a lot of people that were down low, and they had to, because that's just the way that we were brought up in the culture.
They say for better, for worse, so baby,
I'm yours. Dirty habits, foul moods, but we keep it on course.
When I first came out too, I thought I was gonna get a lot of love from the gay community, and it was the hardest thing to crack. And even the festivals, I tried to play Long Beach, tried to play LA Pride, and every time they're like, you're a little too hardcore, we don't want that element here. And I'm like, but I'm gay, what element are you talking about? They don't understand that there's gay fools that look like me. And we're not gonna go cause problems, man. This is the way we look. Did I tell you it's a love song, bro? It's a gay love song, bro. Like you said, I'm sweet, man. You know what, I think it just takes time. You need to talk to people, and people need to look beyond the surface, man. And I'm guilty of that too, man. I think we're all guilty. It's just human nature, man. I think we all want to put everyone in a box. And what's cool now too is like, dude, they're not looking at me as the gay rapper. They're not tripping on the whole gay thing. We just do music.
I am Subina Haas. I am a Syrian gay refugee activist. Before the war, it was not safe at all for me to walk around. Al-Qaeda came into my hometown and they said they will apply Sharia law and cleanse the city of all sodomites. I expected to immigrate. I did not expect to run away. I am an advocate for LGBT and LGBT refugees' rights. When I went out from my country, I found that the peace of mind and the safety that I felt, I wanted everybody else to feel the same. I want them to feel safe. Syrian LGBT face double discrimination. You escape to save your life, you escape your family rejection, and then to find your true self. It is difficult to relive your life, but sometimes it's healing. You start to realize how bad things were and how good they will be in the future. The Castro is a place where you can be whatever you want to be. It may give you this courage to come out to yourself and be who you want to be and the person that you're supposed to be. I always thought that home is a location, but home is where your friends are, where your love is. If home is not that, then I don't think I'll find it anywhere else.
In the dressing room, something happens while I'm getting ready. Once I start putting my makeup on, I turned from this male to female. And that is amazing for me. My name is Cassandra el Exotico. I am a professional wrestler. I've been wrestling for 28 years. I'm an exotico luchador, which is a flamboyant wrestler with glamour and style. I always knew I was different. I remember when I was in second grade, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. And I already knew I was gay. I was taught that I couldn't be gay, I couldn't act this way, I couldn't dress this way, I couldn't talk this way because I was gonna burn in hell. When I was first called to be an exotico, I was like, wow, freedom. This weight that I've been carrying for years was just like melted down. Rhinestones, 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 glow in the dark. I started using the pantyhose, the makeup, the bathing suits, rhinestone feathers and boas and all that because I wanted to be different. And that was the scariest moment. But when I saw the audience and the fans, how they took me in, they were just like, wow, look at him, her, she. I feel like a woman inside. And then it's like, this is me. And that transformation is beautiful. Something happens when I get out of the dressing room to the ring. I'm still looking like a woman, I'm looking flamboyant, and then once I step in the ring, my macho side kicks in. And I'm like, you gotta be ready for the fight. All my title matches, and mostly all of my matches, has been against men. Masked men, machistas, homophobics, and I've always been true to myself. It's lucha libre, not a beauty parlor, even though it looks like it sometimes. Today, I can tell you that being gay has been a gift from God to me. And I understand that. So that's why lucha libre has always been one of my biggest medications. I don't think I will ever leave lucha libre. This is what I've done all my life.
I would come into church and preach that God loves me, that God accepts everybody. And I didn't believe that for myself. I was walking around wearing a mask. I'm Reverend Derek Terry, pastor, St. Peter's UCC, and I am a Black gay man who ministers. So for a lot of people, the idea of being Black, gay, and Christian are three intersectionalities that cannot come together. I was 19 when I accepted my call to preach in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. I was the 5th generation of my family at this church. In its bylaws says you can't ordain someone who's gay. As a minister, you can't attend, perform, or condone gay marriage. I knew that there was not a place for me. I didn't want that life. I didn't want the sneaking, the hiding, the seediness of not being able to be accepted for who I was as I was. I resigned. Once I resigned, I found the United Church of Christ. And so today, the idea that we're looking at is that I am good enough. When I first apply to be the pastor of the church, I was very nervous and I didn't think that they would hire me. And I said, I'm gay, I'm young, I'm black. And they said, okay. It is extremely liberating to be able to come to church, to be able to stand before people, and to be loved and affirmed for who I am as I am, without hesitation, without fear, and knowing that it simultaneously empowers others to do the same.
There are articles all around the world with pronouns like he, she, it, they. A lot of people just are not quite sure what I am, and honestly, a little mystery is kind of fun. I'm Rain Dove, and I'm a model, activist, and general enjoyer of life. So I model as both a male and a female, or in both menswear and women's wear. I worked as a male bartender. I've worked as a firefighter for a while under a male persona. I've done landscaping as male. Oh, I did power washing for a while in Long Island. I feel like every day that I do more modeling, every day that I say I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, it's another day in which I'm representing a community that isn't stopping what they're doing either. My mission is not to look fancy. My mission is to show people that they belong, that they are beautiful, that they are handsome, that they are attractive, and that they deserve to be elevated. It is hard to protect yourself from being exploited and turned into a gimmick by designers who are trying something new or trying to get a bang for their buck. But at the same time, in a weird way, I really want to be exploited. I want somebody to say, yeah, let's try a gimmick, because I want them to see how wildly successful that gimmick is. I want them to start putting people that look like me or that people that are different on the runway regularly. I'm really hoping that people see that I'm not a model. I'm a movement. I'm a human, and like, that's it.